This might seem like a difficult recipe, but it really is not. Everything is 1/4 cup with the exception of 2 ingredients. The oats is 1 cup and the almond butter is 1/2 cup. Other than that, everything is 1/4 cup.
We've got your oats, the 1 cup, goji berries, the sticky little buggers, flaxseed meal or ground flaxseed you could use, cocoa powder, chia seeds, cacao nibs, and the matcha tea powder. Wet ingredients, we've got almond butter, and one of my favorite honeys is by Lineage because it's been tested and it's probably pretty gosh darn pure. It's not been cut with anything. If you're buying a product, you would think that you're actually getting 100% of that product instead of having it mixed in with something else. This is definitely for people who are used to eating healthy. This is a superfood. It's all the superfoods. For people who are used to eating a lot of sugar and junk, you probably will not like this recipe. But stay tuned or fast forward to the next recipe.
Okay, I got my little 8x8 pan here. And I'm just going to form it into this pan. Try to make it come in again from the edges, because I want my bars to be a little bit thick. And I'm going to end up trimming off this parchment paper from my pan. Okay, there we are. This is going to go in the refrigerator for about 2 hours, and then we're going to cut them into bars.
Cacao nibs shortbread cookies next.
1 cup of unsalted butter or 2 sticks. Make sure that yours is softened. I tried to soften mine in the microwave. And then we've got 2/3 cup of powdered sugar
and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
And 1 teaspoon of the instant espresso powder. Oh, that smells really good. I love anything chocolate, anything coffee, anything like Nespresso. This is 2 cups of all-purpose flour and 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt. Is that sticking?
These are going to be espresso cacao nib shortbread cookies.
1/3 cup of the cacao nibs. I'm just going to fold them in. I want to thank Viva Naturals for gifting me these cacao nibs. It's a great alternative to chocolate. Good way to have an accident. Put the lids back on. Can't even tell you how many times I've had those accidents. Boy, this looks really good. I'm just hitting it out of the ballpark today. Yummy. All right, I have to get a pan with some parchment paper, and I'm going to roll this out in the, roll it in the roll. This is very soft. These are going to get cut, so I'm just going to make a bunch of little size of these, I guess you could say. Okay, this is going to go into the fridge now for an hour. Superfood bars are out of the fridge now. They were in there for a few hours. I'm just going to flip it out. And let's see, maybe I'll just cut it right in half. Turn it over like that. A little crumbly, but I'm going to cut it like this. Oh, it's crumbling. It's okay, because I'm going to eat that one right now. All right, you can cut them, into little bite size, or you could just have it like this. and you can put them in little snack bags. Oops, shoot, that broke. Okay, you gotta be careful with them. So this is a nice little snack. These come in handy for when I'm starving and I just need to get something in me. Okay, this is the bar. This is the Superfood bar. I definitely taste that matcha. The matcha is almost overpowering. But if you like matcha, then you would love it. A very earthy taste because it's got the goji berries in there too. Well, like I said at the beginning, this is definitely for all of you who are eating healthy already, because this isn't going to be a shock to your system. But if you're not used to eating healthy, this would probably take some time to acquire the taste. But I've made these before and I'm definitely going to eat all of these. These are great for when I'm like just working and starving and just need something to grab to get some sustenance in me. And so for that, you know, they're a great healthy snack. I think I forgot to mention to you that these are found on Amazon and they're on my storefront. So check out the link for that. Also, we're getting ready to do some granola with the cacao nibs. So this is 3 cups of oats, 1 cup of pecans, a half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/4 cup of melted coconut oil, and half a cup of the syrup. This is way easier than you think to make your own granola. That way you know exactly what's in it. No seed oils, no oats that have glyphosate. All right, we're going to pour it out on this tray. Add tart cherries or cranberries if you want. I didn't have those ingredients, so I'm going with what I got. And that's kind of what we do here at Pure Vibes Kitchen. We use what we have on hand as best we can. There you go. Now it's going to go
In the oven at 300 degrees. I'm going to suggest checking it after 25 minutes.
Cookies are out of the fridge, and I'm going to cut these into 1/3. 1/3 is probably really small, I'd say.
Preheat your oven to 350, and these only take about 12 minutes. Here they are out of the oven. They look so good, and they are very delicious. Perfect for a cup of tea or coffee. And if anybody cares, that's the Wilton 3-tier cooling rack, also available on my storefront. Yum.
A small bowl of yogurt.
I did a short video on papaya seeds, and so I'm adding a few of those on top of the yogurt as well. This is our granola.
So good. Definitely the winner today in my book. This is organic, non-GMO, vegan, and gluten-free. It checks all the boxes.
All right, last one in case you missed the short.
First, I've got 1 cup of milk. You can add whatever kind of milk you want. I'm going to boost my protein by adding a scoop of protein powder. You can use your protein powder of your choice. 1.5 tablespoons of almond butter, a tablespoon of cocoa powder, and a frozen banana. And a nice big tablespoon of the cacao nibs. And just a pinch of salt.
Now you've got 4 recipes on how to use cacao nibs.
And I like to add a little bit more on top. This looks so delicious. Extra little cacao nibs on top. Here we go. Cheers. Perfection. This is so good. Mmm. It's chocolatey. And I love the cacao nibs on top that give you that extra little crunch. Mm. Viva Naturals cacao nibs. You guys have got to try this.